Good evening, and welcome to the Cultures and Communities virtual kickoff for the 2020 Milwaukee Film Festival. My name is Dante McFadden, and I am the Community Programming and Education Coordinator for Black Lens. Tonight, we are here to tell you about the films and events taking place during the 2020 Milwaukee Film Festival, which will take place from October 15th through the 29th. These are films you can find in the Black Lens, Cine, Fronteras, and GenreQueer programs. First, to tell you what's in store for this year's film festival, which is going virtual, I turn it over to Dr. Kara Ogburn, the artistic director from Milwaukee Film.
Thank you, Dr. McFadden. I'm Kara. I'm the artistic director. And, although we can't do what we do best, we can't gather in person and cram ourselves into dark theaters and watch great movies together, we see it as really vital that we continue to share stories with audiences, to connect storytellers and their stories with the people who are going to be impacted by them. Often these are filmmakers in the festival who really don't get resources to do that otherwise. So we're really honored to be able to pivot into a virtual space. Festival starts in a week, y'all, and to continue to show Milwaukee and an expanded audience all the great films from this past year. When we first made the shift, I think we were unsure what we would get, but I'm really proud of our programming team for getting us a program that really represents the depth and breadth of the festival as you know and love it. This is something for everyone, right? Ages 3 to 103, but we don't check your ID. If you're 104, you can probably sneak in, especially virtually. We can't tell. And this includes, of course, all of our festival programs, including our Cultures and Communities programs, Black Lens, Cine, Fronteras, and GenreQueer, which you're going to hear more about this evening. We're really excited that this festival gives us opportunities to be a little bit more accessible even than we may have been in the past. We've lowered ticket prices, acknowledging kind of the economic circumstances of 2020, but you could also choose kind of where and when to watch. If you've got a solid internet connection, you can connect to these films from wherever you are and whenever. No more having to choose between two great films that are at two venues entirely across the city. You can make your own double features. You can really choose your own schedule during the 2 weeks and 1 day that we offer you these films. We're also maintaining a lot of our traditions in the best way that we can, right? Continuing to welcome guests to Milwaukee virtually. It's a little easier for them. They don't have to commit like 2 days and travel, but we'll be welcoming a lot of guests nightly through our Nightcap, which is a nightly Q&A series. Each night, 8 p.m., all these places that you're currently watching will be there with filmmakers and a lot of the folks that you're going to hear from this evening. And we're having panels and virtual dance parties and all the kinds of traditions that we really enjoy each year. So we look forward to seeing all of you on the internet, in the comments section. I see some of you already here. You know what to do. Let's get out there and watch some great films. Thank you, everyone. Oh, I'm supposed to send it back to Dante. Here he is.
Thanks a lot, Kara. So during my introduction, I'm sure you were asking, what on earth is the Cultures and Communities Department? To explain what this is, here's Gerard Blanks, the director of the Cultures and Communities Department.
Thank you, Dante. Hey, everybody. It's great to see you. I'm here with my baby girl, Carmen Michaela. Please say hi.
Hello, everyone.
You see, show them the shirt. Yeah. All right. Cultures and communities. First of all, let me just say, this time of year for me is like Christmas, like, an early Christmas. I think for all film goers, Milwaukee film goer, lovers of film, this is the time of year that you cherish even more than the birth of your children. I'm just kidding. Your birthdays and Christmas. It's like 2 weeks of just, anyway. So I'm here to talk about Cultures and Communities. What is Cultures and Communities, you ask? Well, thanks for asking, Karma. Cultures and Communities is like Voltron. If you're of a certain age, you know what Voltron is. And if you're too young to remember, go Google, okay? It is the bringing together of all of the cultural programs at Milwaukee Film. That is Black Lens, that is Cine Sin Fronteras, that is GenreQueer, and a whole lot more. And what's exciting about this new initiative is, well, one, you got to see it firsthand during the Minority Health Film Festival that just ended a couple weeks ago. That is, in a nutshell, what cultures and communities can deliver and will deliver next year with a really ambitious, robust calendar that we're putting together. So it is really all about, well, the title, right? Culture. It's about our culture. It's about everyone else's cultures, bringing the cultures together, loving, appreciating, respecting culture. And it's about all the different communities within the Milwaukee community that make up the Milwaukee community. So I'm really excited about this new department, this new initiative. All the folks you're going to see tonight are a part of it. And man, what's better than the Milwaukee Film Festival? I'm so excited. I'm so excited for you all to see what we have to offer tonight. And then in 2021, it is going to be amazing to see how this thing really takes shape. And I think you'll really enjoy the ride with us. So thank you, Dr. McFadden, for my time. And I will get back to you. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye, Karma. Thanks a lot, Gerard. Now that you know more about cultures and communities, let me remind you about Black Lens. The program began in 2014 to showcase the work of Black filmmakers in the Milwaukee Film Festival. Highlights include hosting Robert Townsend for a retrospective screening of Hollywood Shuffle, a 20th anniversary screening of Love Jones with a visit from its star, Lorenz Tate, and showing Stanley Nelson's documentary about historically Black colleges and universities, Tell Them We Are Rising, arguably our most popular film. Tonight, I want to show you two selections from our 2020 program, both of which highlight youth and culture. The first clip, Growing Up Milwaukee, focuses on three young Black people growing up in the city and finding their own way through music, sports, and mentorship while combating racism and segregation. It is cross-listed with our Cream City Cinema program, and it's directed by Tyshawn Wardlaw. She is based in Milwaukee, and Cream City Cinema is dedicated to showcasing the work of Milwaukee-based filmmakers. The second clip, Dark City Beneath the Beat, is TT the Artist's documentary about club music in Baltimore and the choreography it inspires. So let's look at those trailers right now.
Everybody ain't gonna get this message today. Everybody ain't ready for it today. You only get out what you put in. This is like we on the block. I'm gonna use this language. I'm offering you a pack today. I'm offering you something today so you can get some bread. But the difference from school to the block, in school, they make you stay. On the block, you got an option.
In the education system, we can activate the voice of students by giving them avenues to speak to people who are somewhat like them, come from where they come from, who look like them, who can kind of understand where they're coming from. Many times our students look at the population that teaches them and say that they don't truly understand where I'm coming from. You're not from my block, you haven't been on my block, you haven't walked in my shoes, and so you'll never understand my story.
Wisconsin locks up more Black males than any other state in this country. That's good information to have because it lets you know that you are a target. But it also lets you know that I need to do everything in my power to put myself in a position where I'm not a statistic. And not only am I not a statistic, but I'm helping other brothers not become a statistic.
Pain, tired of going through all this pain. What you know about pain? Tired of going through all this pain. Look, lately I've been at my lowest. I've been losing focus. It's fuck everybody, cause everybody done did me bogus. Can't trust nobody, it's demons covered in sheep clothing. And Lord, please don't have mercy on them when karma's approaching.
To let go, to truly let go and go through the process instead of trying to jump around it.
Lost my baby brother, made me really rethink life some more. Like, if he stayed on life support, like, did he have the right support? Like, is the people in my corner really gonna be the right support?
Y'all give me strength. Y'all give me strength. Baby, I ain't going nowhere. You ain't pushing me far enough. I ain't drowned. I ain't going. I'm letting you know that now. I ain't going. Y'all know I'm here. I'm gonna be here.
I heal from this pain when I'm constantly hurt. That's why I hope for the best, but I prepare for the worst. Seem like my whole life in hell, I tend to go through the most. I've been trapped up in the dark and I don't know where to go, but you know about pain. Tired of going through all this pain. What you know about pain? Tired of going through all this pain.
Growing up in Baltimore was crazy. People die young here. People get misguided very fast too.
I done seen a whole lot walking on these sidewalks. I done seen a whole lot walking on these sidewalks. I done seen a whole lot walking on these sidewalks. Walking on these sidewalks. Yo, fiends online, waiting on that crack pipe. Who gonna save them from hard times and dark nights? 5-0s and POs, they only bring you strife. I'm just trying to blow my trio, just let me get my life.
Baltimore club music, it's like a rush, raw, energy. It's everything, it's emotion. In Baltimore, you have to fight for respect. We dance in the streets because we don't have anywhere else to go now.
In the Black Lens program, you'll notice that a common theme that runs through all of the films is the way that cities in each respective film is showcased. So I hope you enjoyed those two selections. Now that you've seen a couple of the films featured in the Black Lens program, here's a look into one of the Black Lens events during the festival. Tiana McLaurin will tell you more about it.
What's up, everybody? So even though we are virtual, we have some great conversations lined up. We are happy that 2 of our virtual conversations will center the thoughts, feelings, and experiences of youth. We have 2 Souls of Young Folk virtual conversations scheduled this year. For those of you who don't know, Souls of Young Folks is a premier outreach program of Black Lens focused on critical film analysis through the eyes and experiences of Black youth. We are in our 3rd year, y'all. Youth from the Black and Latino Male Achievement Program will talk about the film Growing Up Milwaukee on Thursday, October 22nd at 5:30. Youth from Urban Underground will discuss the film Unapologetic on Monday, October 26th at 6 p.m. Both conversations will stream live on the Black Lens and Milwaukee Film social media pages. So please make sure that you join us and continue to tap in and follow Black Lens MKE on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram for more information on upcoming events. We miss y'all, we love y'all, and we hope to see you in the virtual space during the film festival. Back to you, Dante.
Thanks, Tiana. Black Lens has been fortunate to receive support from the community, both emotionally and fiscally. And like Tiana said, we really miss you all, and it's unfortunate that we all can't be together in the theater, but virtually we are still connected and we're still united. The Black Lens Council has been tremendous for the program's existence, and here's Rennell Washington to explain what it is.
Hey everybody, thank you Dante for that great intro. Shout out to all our current Black Lens Council members. We love you, we miss you dearly. We miss you at all the amazing events that we always do. So earlier in the conversation, Gerard asked the question is, what's better than the Milwaukee Film Festival? What's better than the Milwaukee Film Festival is having a membership to the Milwaukee Film Festival. So to all our council members that are currently active and a member of the program right now, we thank you so much for your support during this time, during the pandemic. And for those of you who are looking to join, just know that we have 3 different levels. We have our Cooley High, we have our Mo Better, and we have our Badass membership. So the Cooley High membership is our entry-level membership, and that gives you the opportunity to get access to 3 tickets to the virtual film festival and all the additional benefits with access to discounts when we are in person at the Oriental Theater, opportunity to be a part of the newsletter, and also discounts to different events that we have when they are in person. Next up, you have the Mo Better level, and that is the $400 level that gives you access to 6 different films and personalized information from Dante, Gerard, all our programmers, and then also access to the invitation to the Black Lens Screening Committee. Just note this year new that you do have the opportunity to do the dual, which is old, and then you also have the opportunity to do the single for yourself. So if you can't find a partner like in years past, you have the opportunity to join the Black Lens Council solo. And then lastly, the Badass membership. So this is for all of the individuals who didn't like standing in line, who liked having the opportunity to be at everything. So this is your all access pass to attend the Filmmaker Brunch, come to all the different events that we do. You still get all the same benefits with the discounts. We're in person at at the Oriental Theater. And you also get the opportunity to see all of the different films. So we have a number of great films throughout the film festival that you can watch virtually beginning next week, Thursday. So if this is the level for you, definitely please sign up. Any questions, feel free to send me an email, Ranell, RANELL, at mkefilm.org. Again, we thank you to all of our Black Lens Council members. We thank you for all of the support that you have shown us through this pandemic and over the years. Shout out to our Black Lens Council inaugural members who kicked this off. And we definitely tip our hats, and we can't wait till you see you all in person. Back to you, Dante.
Thanks, Ranell. And Ranell, Tiana, we really thank you both very much for your contributions to Black Lens. And now we're going to shift over to a couple of programs in the Cultures and Communities Department. We're going to look at a couple of selections from the Cine Fronteras program. Here to tell you more about the films as well as the program itself, I turn it over to its programmer, Yannette Martin.
Thank you, Dante and Cute Shirt. Hi, everyone. Good evening. Yannette Martin here. So co-founder and co-programmer of Cine Sin Fronteras. Cine Sin Fronteras translates to Cinema Without Borders. And each year through our film lineup, we strive to represent the diversity of Latinx, Chicanx, Latin American, Indigenous, and Afro-Latinx communities by highlighting stories that are often hidden, silenced, or ignored. And so tonight we have 2 trailers to share with you, both by Latinx women. Identifying features through director Fernanda Valadez's stunning, dreamlike cinematography. We see the journey of a young boy through the Mexican wilderness to cross the border into the U.S. to find work. And La Mami is a Mexican film by Laura Herrera Garvin, an intimate documentary that follows a single room of the legendary Barba Azul Cabaret in Ciudad de Mexico.
Se fueron una semana después. Pero ya pasaron 2 meses. Lo último que supimos es que iban a tomar un camión para ir a la frontera.
A la línea se le han perdido varios camiones. Otros han vuelto sin gente, nomás con las maletas. Las guardan en la bodega, pero no se lo van a decir.
No voy a volver hasta encontrarlo.
Muy firme. Ay, lo que cuesta la belleza, mija. Lo que hace por los hombres, ¿verdad? Para que los vean atractiva.
¿No tienes aceite, mami?
¿Eh?
¿Aceite?
A ver, tráelo.
Madre santa.
Me dice eso es la bebé. Eso tiene 4 años. Dice, ay, mami, no te vayas, quédate. Me tengo que ir, mi niña.
Yolanda, 15 minutos tiene.
Ay, ¿quién sabe por qué siempre me
Buenas noches. Hola.
Buenas noches.
Quería pedir información para el trabajo.
Bueno, la información te la dieron allá abajo, mi amor. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Me llamo Carmen.
¿Es tu nombre verdadero?
Sí.
¿Por qué no te lo cambias, mi amor? Casi todas las chicas se cambian el nombre.
Hola, ¿cómo te llamas?
Priscila.
¿Y es la primera vez que vienes aquí?
Pero en realidad estoy bien nerviosa.
¿Por qué?
Porque no sé cómo se trabaja.
Para que estemos bien. Que no nos parte a casa vestido de sustento.
Thanks a lot, Yannette, for sharing those wonderful selections in your program. Next, we'll look at a few films featured in the GenreQueer program. Here's its programmer, Aster Gilbert, to tell you more about the program and the films featured in this year's festival.
Thanks, Dante. Hello, everyone. I'm Aster, and I'm the GenreQueer coordinator at Milwaukee Film. And for those that don't know, GenreQueer spotlights the best in documentary and fiction filmmaking that explores LGBTQIA voices and experiences. GenreQueer celebrates the past, present, and future of cinema's rich queer tradition. The 2020 Milwaukee Film Festival marks the 3rd year of GenreQueer, and I can't think of a better way to celebrate than by watching some of the incredible films that we have lined up for you for this year's festival. Actually, that's not true. I can't think of a better way, dancing with all of you during the in-person festival that we will get to have in the post-pandemic times. While 2020 has been a very strange year for films and for film festivals, we're very excited to be able to bring to you some of the best queer films of the year, which also happen to be some of the best films of the year, period. We have a wide variety of genres of films. There's really something for everyone in this year's program. We have teen comedies, indie dramas, music documentaries, and world cinema from Brazil, Kazakhstan, Hong Kong, and France. And we also have some truly wild queer short films to look forward to. To see the full selection, you can go to our website, mkefilm.org, and click the link for the schedule at the top of the page. And you can see all the GenreQueer films by clicking the GenreQueer tag, and it'll bring them all up for you. Also, I want to take this moment to say Happy International Lesbian Day. Congratulations, lesbians. You can celebrate by watching some of our amazing international lesbian films, like Welcome to the USA, which is one of my personal favorites. But now I want to give you a sneak peek at 2 of the incredible feature films that we have in this year's GenreQueer lineup. The first trailer that you're going to see is for a Brazilian teen comedy called Alice Jr. Now, this is one of my favorite films of the year. It's charming and hilarious, and it touches on many of the real-world difficulties that trans people face. So it deals with some tough issues like transphobia, but it does it with a lot of heart and it's a bubbly high school comedy about wanting your first kiss. Be sure to check that one out. The second trailer that you're going to see is for a film called Breaking Fast. This is an independent romantic comedy about a gay Muslim American named Mo who struggles not with his faith, but with committing to a relationship after he suffered a broken heart. This is a really lovely, heartwarming romance that explores the complexities and diversity of gay Muslim American life. And now we're going to see those trailers.
Oi, gente, eu sou a Alice Júnior.
A menina jamais.
Alice, eu tenho 14 anos, escolhi me chamar Marcela. O que acha? Eu acho linda, Marcela. Quando eu escolhi meu nome... Pai, eu tô gravando. Você precisa de mim pra quê?
Que você faça as suas malas, a gente vai se mudar.
Sem amigos, sem carreira, sem beijo na boca. E agora pra completar, sem sinal.
Só uma pequena mudança, só alguns meses.
Eu não tô falando que o senhor esqueceu.
Alice, faz essa força. Travesti não deita, amiga.
Não faça essa barra, amiga. Fala isso porque não foi tu que foi arrastada pro cu do planeta Terra pelo teu pai.
Logo, logo você vai estar cercado de amigos de novo.
Como vai ser esse colégio daqui?
É um colégio católico.
Não, pai, sério. Fudeu.
Bota a cara no sol, Mona!
Com licença, professor.
Viados ficam por último.
Um beijo pra quem é DJ, um beijo pra quem é MC.
Oi, meu nome é Viviane. Você é transexual, não é?
Fazer amizade com o travesti do ensino médio passa longe dos meus planos de sobrevivência.
É a travesti do ensino médio.
Um beijo pra travesti.
Ei, precisa de ajuda?
Tava só fugindo da webmala.
A Viviane? Quem nunca?
Ai, caralho.
Que foi?
Precisa refazer o tucking.
Quê?
Não sei não.
Viviane Amorim, você já beijou na boca?
Ai, que pergunta mais infantil, Alice.
Você disse que acha alguns meninos do colégio bonitos. Quero nomes.
Oi, Alice. Esse é o Bruno, meu namorado.
Thaisa fala mal bem de você, sabia? Que você é mó linda.
Você namoraria uma menina trans? Você não vai brigar com alguém do seu tamanho?
Quem seria esse? Você é o Paraíba de merda?
Nossa Senhora da Redenção vai ter que engolir uma aluna trans, sim. E quem não gostar, que vá a merda.
Segura essa marimba!
Vocês me conhecem como Alice Júnior. Sou trans, sou osso duro de roer e estou pronta pro que der e vier. E você? Quem é?
Don't let last year define who you are this year. Start new. Start fresh.
You know I can't work out during Ramadan. I get headaches.
This is Cal.
This is Mo, my best friend. He's a doctor. Did I mention he's a single doctor?
Not jinx this thing. That isn't even a thing.
So you are interested?
I'm not saying that.
How often are you two breaking fast?
I don't know, like every night?
Every night?
You mean to tell me your immigrant mother would allow you to be like this and have no opinion about it?
My immigrant mother is nothing like what you see on TV.
What I know is that a gay Arab Muslim guy in Riho probably knows what it's like to have people make assumptions about him.
You've been dealing with all of this alone?
Just be open. Be honest.
I'm scared.
You deserve to be loved.
Yeah, see, isn't that such a mystery?
These films are so charming. They warmed my cold, cold heart. I hope you enjoy them as much as I did. Also, keep an eye out for the many different conversations that we'll be having during the film festival, Q&As, and conversations with special guests from the filmmakers and stars of a lot of the movies that we're showing. So keep your eyes peeled. And now back to you, Don.
Thank you very much, Aster. And look forward to seeing those exciting selections from your program. So at this time, while you're watching us through Facebook Live or Milwaukee Film's YouTube channel, feel free to type in any questions in the chat. And as you're doing that, I'd like to point to you to a few websites. First, as you can see here, I have up the Milwaukee Film Festival website for 2020. You can go to it right now, and you'll see it is a wide variety of films that are available to you. You can gain access to the film guide, and then also ways in which you can see the film. And for more information, you can go to nkefilm.org, how to fest. And so this is how the page looks when you go to the website. And you'll see there are 4 options available for you: Amazon Fire, Apple TV, Android TV, and Roku. And if you watch it on your laptop, or if you watch it through any of those streaming devices, this is how it will look. So nkefilm.org/howtofest will show you all the streaming options. But if you go to watch.nkefilm.org through your laptop or through a tablet like this, you'll see this is how the page looks. And this is where, if you purchase a ticket or if you purchase a pass, you can enter all your information through this portal. Also, tickets to see individual films are for $8. And if you're a Milwaukee Film member, you get to see them for $5, as well as if you're a Black Lens Council member. You can also purchase a pass to see all of the films in this year's festival for $140 until October 14th. From October 15th through the end of the festival, you can purchase that pass for $160. The pass is $75 if you are a Milwaukee Film member, as well as if you are a Black Lens Council member. So, seeing that there are no questions in the chat, there are a lot of positive comments. So we really appreciate the love. We really appreciate you tuning in, and we really appreciate your support for Black Lens, Cine Sin Fronteras, and GenreQueer. We put a lot of heart and soul into designing these programs in a virtual format, and we hope that you enjoy watching them as much as we enjoyed programming them. So I want to thank you all so much for joining us this evening. I want to thank the Cultures and Communities team, the Milwaukee Film staff, Kelsey, our technician for the evening, special links to the Black Lens Council members out there, and also all of the Milwaukee Film members. Continue to follow our programs on Instagram and Facebook at Black Lens MKE, as well as MKE Cine Sin Fronteras. And albeit it will be virtually, we will see you at the fest from October 15th through the 29th. And once we have gotten through this pandemic, look forward to seeing you all again in person. In the meantime, thank you for all your support, and please remain safe and healthy. Take care.